Hello, everybody. This is Brian Devine from Top Line Management, and today I have with me Dr. Blake Maxfield, who practices in both Taylorsville and Cottonwood Heights, and we are here to talk with him about braces, and specifically the Damon braces. So, first things first, welcome, Dr. Maxfield.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Glad to have you today. Let's jump right in. I want to make sure that we kind of start things off with braces. What are braces? When you hear that, what are the people talking about?
Well, they're talking about, the metal mouth, the train tracks, all those names you get made fun of growing up. No, it's just, what we glue onto the teeth so that we can move the teeth around. Those are the braces.
Okay, so the braces are those the things that kind of grab onto the tooth and let you move them around.
Exactly.
Perfect. All right, so why do you use the specific braces that you do? I mean, I know there's lots of choices out there. Kind of what made you choose the braces that you have?
Yeah, it's interesting. Finally, there's the technology's advancing in all aspects. But orthodontics, we're doing it too, and braces are getting better. And when we were all growing up, we had to put those colors around the brackets, and the problem with that, that worked great, and teeth were moving and everything. But the problem was you had to see your orthodontist every 4 weeks or so, because that rubber band that would hold that wire in, would lose its elasticity, and things weren't really happening after 4 or 5 weeks. So,
okay.
The Damon braces, it's the newest and latest in technology. It's unbelievable. You don't have to come into the orthodontist so often. The braces will be working longer. There's less friction. The teeth, even move faster, especially at the first of treatment. So it's pretty fascinating. I mean, I'm sure you've heard there's a lot of buzz about them. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, speaking of hearing buzz about them, so you've obviously chosen to go in with the Damon brackets for all those reasons you specified, but what kind of makes them special in your office? I mean, if we're hearing that everyone's kind of using them, what sets you apart when it comes to using the Damon system?
Well, it helps that it's really the only bracket I use.
Okay.
I think a lot of people, kind of dabble in a lot of different bracket systems, and so they're not as comfortable with the Damon brackets or whatever, but I've been out of school quite a while now, and I have only used those really, so they're very efficient in my hands, and I would say that's what separates this office, is that I'm very comfortable with the Damon braces, so I'm very efficient, and the results are amazing, and I'm just very pleased with those brackets.
Yeah, that's great. So it sounds to me like if someone were to go to your office versus someone else who's using Damon, then they're going to have the efficiency, so they're not going to have to necessarily come to the office as often. And you, as the doctor, aren't having to stop and think, okay, so these are the Damon brackets, how do I treat with that? That's all you do, so you have that expertise there.
Right, and I understand the system. The Damon brackets, there's more to it. It's all about light forces and a lot of other things that go into it. And I've been treating people this way for many years, so I understand the system, and just the efficiency, and I love the whole light forces. The teeth move so beautifully, and it's so good on the tissues. Those gums are so healthy at the end of treatment, and those roots, you don't get any of the shortened roots that you hear about sometimes. So, I love the system.
Awesome. Yeah. So for the layperson, when they're hearing light forces, what that actually means to them is it doesn't hurt as much.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Light force doesn't hurt as much. Yeah, and
right.
You're right. That's what the patient wants to hear for sure.
Awesome. All right, cool. So, how about clear braces? I mean, if you're going to talk about treating with Damon, are there clear options for braces with Damon?
There are. Yeah, the clear braces are beautiful. The Damon clear braces. So most of our adults, we use the clear braces. Some of our teenage kids that need that. They've got that prom coming up. They want those clear braces, but yeah. For those same advantages, Damon braces, you don't have to put that color around it. So the clear brackets used to be great, and they've been good looking for years, but you still had to use that color, and 2 or 3 weeks into it, that would stain. And
right.
So that's what's nice about the Damon braces, is you can go months and not see that staining, and I mean throughout treatment you don't even see any of that staining. So it's a real plus for our adult patients especially.
All right. So essentially they can get clear braces, or they can have metal braces. But in your practice, it's all going to be Damon, so it's going to be light, efficient, it's going to be more comfortable, but they can actually get the clear so it's not as visible.
Exactly. No, exactly. And the nice thing is, my dad's an orthodontist here too, and he's starting to, see how efficient these braces are, and he's actually switched over too. So it's kind of fun to see him, because he's kind of used, he's been in practice for 30 years. He's used all the different brackets, and to see him I never pressured him into it, but after years of seeing these cases, I think he, now he's converted over too, and I think he's really liking what he's seeing, and he's got that new excitement for orthodontics again, just because that technology is advancing,
Oh, that's exciting. Well, good for you. That must feel great.
Yeah.
Nice. So, how about, let's say someone's watching the video and everything sounds great. Are there any special offers that someone might want to take advantage of?
Sure. I mean, right now, if you hear this video, you can just call into our office and you'll get free bleaching at the end of your treatment with the braces. So that's a nice perk, because everyone, once those teeth are straight, you gotta have that perfect smile, and get them a little wider. So we're offering that.
That's great. So teeth are straight, teeth are healthy, and they're brighter. So that sounds perfect.
Yeah.
All right. So for those of you that are watching, give them a call. It's 801-263-1333. Be sure to ask for that free whitening option, and find out if the braces system is just going to be perfect for you and your smile. So Dr. Maxfield, thanks again for taking a few minutes to speak with us today, and we look forward to talking with you again soon.
Thanks very much.
You bet. Bye for now, everybody.